John E.G. John, it's great to see you here in London today. We're 1 day away from Royal Ascot, 5 days of the greatest racing. I have to ask you, you've got a beautiful son of Frankel running called Without Parole. How is he?
He's in great order. I'm very happy with him. He's been a horse a little slow to come to hand.
Yep.
I think he's up against it in that he's taking on the second from the English Guineas, Tip to Win, who actually represents the best 3-year-old form in Europe. So he sets the standard, and we hope we can aspire to it.
Indeed. I mean, when it comes to Without Parole, last time out at Sandown, I saw you in the winners' enclosure, and you said he missed a few pieces of work.
Yep.
How much has he improved since that win?
Well, he's improved. He's also a bit tighter. He bruised the foot, and because of that reason, we were unable to train him, and he didn't run the Guineas. But look, to me, he's still a little bit of a work in progress. He's a horse with a lot of scope and frame. He's very relaxed for a Frankel. So to that extent, I see him running a good race, but not necessarily. He shouldn't necessarily be favourite.
That is very intriguing indeed. Okay. And I must ask you about your Coventry runner, Calyx. Super impressive first time out.
Yeah, very happy with him. He's come out of the race in great order. He's a very talented son of Kingman, first crop of Kingman's. Look, he's drawn 22 or 24 in a huge field. It may be a little daunting for him first time out, but I couldn't be more pleased with how he's come out of his last race. So we're hoping for a bold run, but he's going from a small country racecourse to a small field to a big field in Ascot, and that might surprise him.
That's a race I'm looking forward to, especially with Aidan O'Brien's or Sergei Prokofiev. John, I must ask you before I leave you about Cracksman. Obviously an epic battle last time out in the Coronation Stakes. I wasn't expecting him to have to work so hard. How's he come out of that race, and were you surprised?
It's fine. The race didn't go quite right. He whacked his head on the stalls. I think he looked about a boxer who caught a punch, but he seems fine since, and we'll get on and race here. The owner's a great sportsman. He likes to race, and Frankie's happy with the horse, so am I. But I must admit, I'm like you. That didn't go quite as smoothly as I hoped or expected. Exactly.
And John, talking about Royal Ascot in general, as a trainer, as a top-class trainer, is it the pinnacle of your season?
Well, it's I can understand Cheltenham comes at the end of the National Hunt season. For us, this comes a little early because the midpoint is the July meeting.
Yep.
So to that extent, the chips are on the table quite early. It's very important, but if it doesn't go right, there's still a lot of racing to come.
John Gosdens, always a pleasure. Take care.
Thank you.
Thank you.